I started laying brick for my dad when I was about 15 years old, when I was a junior in high school, and started laying a whole lot more by the time I graduated when I was 17. Whenever I was in high school, I was probably making more money than anybody in my class. And I also really loved what I was doing because I was creating things and making things. That drove me and motivated me to continue to do that and to eventually owning my own company. And now my goal is to continue that and pass that on to the next generation. We're very passionate about having these students, this next generation, succeed in life, whether that be in masonry or another trade. Obviously, we want them to be in masonry. Our goal is to have full-time masonry courses in those high schools, and contractors will be more willing to hire students that are coming out of a masonry program that have taken it 2 or 3 years.
I think the masonry industry, the workforce development, has been working really well with a handful of students, and that's the students that we really need to support and push for. Eddie, for example, he's a very strong, hardworking kid.
Eddie, he came in the program. He was in a principal's class that I taught. I got him in there as a sophomore, and he laid a few brick in the principal's class. And then he came back the next year, and he kept getting better and better. And when he was a senior, he competed at the state, and he won the state championship in Skills USA. And then EBI, Mr. Barnes, saw him in the interview, and he said, "I'd like to talk to that fellow." And he sent him out with one of their foremans on the job, Steve, and they was out there laying on hospital. And he comes in and he does masonry classes at Dallas College.
I went to a masonry contest over at Best Blocks Yard, and Ashton White did an interview on Eddie Olalde and posted it on the Instagram for TMC. I was very impressed with the interview, and I saw the drive in him, and I called Ashton and asked if she had his contact information. She sent it to me. I reached out to Eddie and told him that I saw potential in him, and started out, getting him on board, and then talked to a foreman, or our superintendent, Steve Cantu. Told Steve what I wanted to do with Eddie, and here we are.
After being in the masonry industry for some time now, a couple of years, I've realized that I'm very grateful for my teacher who taught me everything that I know. I'm grateful for the people that supported me throughout the journey, especially David, for giving me the opportunity to be able to come work for an amazing company, and who has given me the opportunity to also just spend a lot of time on the wall and helping me pursue my education as well. That's something that I'm always going to be grateful for. I especially want to thank Marriott Johnson for teaching me everything that I know, and I do believe that without him, I wouldn't be here where I am today.
This was Eddie's story. He took a class, he learned a skill, and he was embraced by an industry that gave him an opportunity. But this should not just be Eddie's story. It's one that should be told over and over across the state. So if you're a student, take that class. If you're a teacher, teach the class. And if you're a contractor in Texas, support those teachers and students. After all, they're the future of our trade.